And we're back. This is a Middle Perch live on the internet. I am TK on the MIC, and today... Wait, what just happened there? That was weird. The tune just faded out. Why did that happen? That was very strange, guys. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. And today we are making it happen without any plan of action. It's just winging it. Just winging it. Like winging it. Yeah. I took a couple of days off because I wanted to clear my mind. Went out to the field, which was cool. Went to see a movie, which was cool. And I had been reading several things for the last several days. And while that was happening, I went to look at the subscription count, and it's up to 106 now. So we are now 9 over the requisite since I began this program. So welcome to all and any of you. I am MTK on the MIC. This music is all made by me, and that's cool. That's what this track is. It's got the little drum thing. Just got a little short. Like and I used a German app called Music Maker Jam on my Android to make all these tracks. They're composites, basically. But what I like about it is now I don't have a copyright issue, so we can talk about anything and not be concerned that there will be a copyright issue. I don't know why we're talking about the music, but I just was. In the meantime, we're also making collage. Collage is happening, constantly happening here. It never stops, never stopping. Today, we're thinking about filling the other television with some currency. Which I'm going to need to... Oh, I love this shot of San Francisco right here that I took. Came out really nice. This is the day. And you know, the new tower's gone out of frame, but you have Transamerica Pyramid, Coit Tower, Alcatraz, the pier, the Port of San Francisco side, and way off in the distance, the spire for the Golden Gate Bridge. This was I was riding in a lift to the Giants game, and a ferry is going to. It's a sweet shot. I miss photography, basically. Now everybody shoots everything, so no one cares anymore. Okay, so we're looking at, this is a piece that its name has changed while we were on. And it's one of the first pieces I've ever made while the live stream is running. This was something I decided I wanted to try to do. Because I'm in here making stuff all the time. It should be that I'm unaffected if the camera's on, right? I mean... whether it's compelling or not for viewing, I don't care in a way. I'm sorry. I do, but I don't. And so part of that is, you know, even though there's no live audience when I'm on most of the time, I treat it like you guys are all watching. The 106 of you subscribers are all watching while I'm on, because when you're watching, it should be like that, right? So, but this piece has changed and is getting close to being finished. And it's about California. It is California. The piece is California to me. And It's also Dragons. So, California Dragons was the original title. And I'm thinking about changing it to just California. And I might even drop some love for California in there. California love. And the thing is, I want to find some material to put on the last television set. Can you see this? Can you guys see this if I tilt it? So this is California Dragons at the state it's in right now. We've got 31 stars, which is killer. These stars are going to be... There's going to be 31 stars. Can you guess why there's going to be 31 stars? Can you guess why there's going to be 31 stars? If you guessed because California is the 31st state, then your guess is correct. This track is called Schleerm. Those long drawn strings. If I could turn this F upside down, I might be able to make California love. What's this? Hip hop. I forget the names of these tracks. They're all kind of silly. You know, you can listen to all these tracks. If you go to my playlists, there's a down-tempo one of all the sort of under 100 BPM. And then there's a full track list of all the tracks I've made this year. And I think there's something like 45 tracks so far. So if you want to use them, go for it. There's an F in here, I know, and if I can use it upside down and take out the center beam, then we're talking about being able to make the word love. These are tiny, tiny pieces that I'm sifting through here, just if you want to see what I'm talking about. There's a T. I saw an F here earlier. There's a small F. Here it is. Ah, excellent. That's it. Awesome. I think I can do this. I think I can make the word or imply the word love. California love. Can I? Oh, shoot. No, it'll be facing the wrong way. I could collage it. Cut that out, flip it around to the other side. Then all I need is an O. That glockenspiel setting for this musical stuff is really basic. It'll only do that pattern. So you can only kind of use it once and at the end of a track. If you try to have it run through, it's too repetitive. You know? It sounds like a robot, basically. Which it is. These are all tiny bits of $5 bill that I use to make the piece Lincoln is a Goofy Foot. You can see that on the archive page under collages. It's owned by the Davidson Special Collection at Santa Barbara, University of Santa Barbara, California, Santa Barbara. And these are some remnant scraps that I've just saved. You know, one of the things about my material is I'm trying to never waste anything, especially when it's currency, because of a weird commitment I have to that. So I save every bit and reuse every bit in different contexts when I can. Yeah, I could collage the word love, which I've never used. I've never used the word love in any of my work. Oh, there we go. There's an L-looking thing. The plan is to put it on this television. These two TVs are killer. They're exactly how they want to be. This TV has the foot of the dragon sitting on top of it. So the top, like third of this television is blocked out, which leaves the bottom kind of third, 2/3, maybe half. And what I want to do is collage the word love made out of currency right here. That's what I'm thinking to do. Oh yeah, there we go. This is gonna take a while. But this is the Big Daddy that I love. This is a sculpture made in the 60s out of computer parts. It's so rad that I culled from a magazine many years ago that is the centerpiece of this piece. And it sits right there. And I'm thinking more and more the stars have to cross into the next bit. The stars need to cross over into the paper because it doesn't make any sense if they don't. And it could be the way to swivel the directionality to coincide with the comet that's arriving. So we're definitely going to have them. Yeah, that's already way better. Okay, so this is how it looks. It's really cool looking. And I'm thinking that this TV, see how much of that TV is visible? That's what we want to tweak right now. I need to just drop this dragon already, and it's nerve-wracking because its final position is going to be really the most important moment, if you will, of the piece. Can you see that, guys? It's pretty cool looking. Whoops, didn't mean to hit the mic. That's the piece. Yeah, it's rad. And it's really close to being finished. And then when it's finished, I will send it to all the universities and colleges and or collections that already own my work and say, hey, look, I made a new thing. It's cool. This is its price. And one of them will buy it. And yet another expression of mine will have a home This one I really love. It has a lot of subtlety to it, and then a super dramatic, high contrast foreground bit. 31 stars. It's gonna have my first use of the word love ever in a piece. And that comet's gonna look super rad once the black lines come in. I am MTK on the MIC doing COLLAGE today, baby. Having cold brew coffee today. Yum, yum. Good 70s. Yeah. Very strange days these days. These are the last 10 days, right? Today is the... Oh, in the opening, usually we talk about the date, don't we? Today's the 15th, is it right? Yeah, so, Friday. And, it's a week till my birthday. Basically. Last week of my 51st year. That's what's up. It would be nice to finish this before my birthday. Now, the other thing is I want to finish a second piece that I found that I'd forgotten I was working on, but I really like it. So this is Time magazine from June 1962. And it's the page, June 1st, that's photographic, the image and description of that time, the famous time that Marilyn Monroe sang Happy Birthday to President Kennedy, wearing a skin-tight, flesh-colored dress. You may have seen the video. This is that front page. There you have Jack Kennedy, and you have Marilyn, and you have Bugs kind of... Bugs knows where to hang out. One thing about Bugs is he always knows where to hang out, you know what I'm saying? And the currency at the time, of course, airplanes. And I'd forgotten about this piece I was working on many years ago. And I'm thinking I'm going to resurrect this with some currency as well. So this currency could be peppered. So that'll give us that'll give us 4 finished pieces by my birthday. If I can get that done this week, I'll be happy. Oh, look, the 21st century sucks. This is a group, and this is a little word bubble that says, for reals, yo. The 21st century sucks. We want to party like it's 1999. Rebootthecentury.com. 20th Century Retro Revolutionists Society. The 20th Century Retro Revolutionist Society. We want to party like it's 1999. Is the motto of the 20th Century Retro Revolutionists Society. Rebootthecentury.com. It doesn't even make any sense. There is no 21st century. There is no 20th century. There is no, you know. This is a piece that I donated to the National Organization of Women in New York, the chapter in New York. And I really love this piece. It's 5 feet high. It's called The Space Between Men and Women. want to start making that more in multiple again. It's that time year when the world falls in love. I don't even know what's going on. This thing is just skipping in crazy ways. All right, coffee's got me a little too fast for collage right now. I need to contact my friend and go see him around 2. Wait, why is the power down? Oh, I never plugged in the comp either. So we just did a 21-minute show without power. It's sucking the battery out of the comp. This is a painting by Voillon. I love this thing. Fish laying on a table, basically, is what it is, but it's so freaking beautiful. Yeah. Oh. I can't see if you can see that or not. But that's what's up right there. California love. Crash, boom, smash, clang, wham, boom, smash. That's the piece that we're gonna call California Love. The Laude California. By the way, this is purposeful. The fact that I was gonna fix the head of this thing, but the fact that it kind of looks like DJT is on purpose. Just so you know, that is not an accidental Twitter DJT mergation. So, if I finish these 4 pieces and I shop them to the institutions who love me. By the way, thank you for loving me, institutions. Man, when Danelle Moon at UCSB went through my stuff last time and she was just quick to pick the ones she wanted, it made me feel so good because she's smart. She's a true curator, you know. And she's very soft-spoken and doesn't say a lot, but is really accurate. Her eye is completely accurate. And I was really proud. I felt so proud after that. The other thing is every time I go there, that particular institution, the beach right there is one of my favorite beaches. That's where I swam with the seals and stuff and the dolphins and all that. I could move there. That's a place I could absolutely imagine living one day. Oh, the NCAA March Madness is on. That's the trophy for the winner of the March Madness. I'm pulling for Virginia this year, UVA, where Siva teaches, and also because of what happened to them last year. I like to see them get redemption. I think that'd be cool. Dragonia. Ooh, Dragonia. California. That might be it. California Love. See how the titles change? But I like that. California. Califas Dragonia. Love. Califas Dragonia Love. That's what we're going to call this. And hopefully we're going to finish it before I turn 52. Hey, look, it's Willie Mays at Oracle Park. Go Giants. call it Oracle Park now. It says AT&T behind there. Guess what it was before? It's had 4 names, I think. Right? It had Pac Bell, then it had something else, then it had AT&T, and now it has Oracle. Oracle Park and Oracle Arena are going to be the basketball and baseball teams in SF now. Iceman. I don't have much today, guys. But I hadn't done a show in a while, so I thought I would. So let me end by saying welcome and thank you, you 106 subscribers. At this moment, I am not monetizing. I don't think I ever want to monetize because the purpose of this, as I stated in some of the early episodes, is not to make money, but to, excuse me. Shoot. Oh my God. All right. Let's end there. I'm losing it.